So I have the very unenviable position to be between a very dynamic speaker and your lunch and tours. So I will be as brief as I can. And actually that's okay. You're going to actually get to hear it on your tours from the people that do it every day. So I'm really excited about that. You know, this is a unique event. It's an in-person seminar and a webinar. And it started out being local, regional. It's grown now to international, and I certainly want to reach out to a few of my friends in the Caribbean. In Jamaica, Lieutenant Colonel Mason and his staff are joining online. In Aruba, Minister Dowers and the staff at Kia Prison, and Rafi Koch, an architect that we work with down there. And in St. Vincent, our good friends, Superintendent Bailey and staff are also joining in. So this has become an international event, and I'm sure they're gaining a lot from this event. So I'm going to start with vital space. Something probably nobody knows here, but very recently with an acquisition of PSG, Portable Solutions Group, we have their products. SteelCell has become a part of vital space. And as the name kind of implies, we're talking about doing modular product for multiple areas that are all vital spaces. Now obviously we're here talking about the correctional market today, mental health in the correctional market. You'll see we're going to introduce, that's a CareFirm brand for us. There are a lot of construction firms here today, construction management firm, owners, reps, and a lot of what we do with our PSG group, you're going to see their products here today, provide very essential tools for construction management. So if you've used the restroom outside, that can be put on an empty job site. So please check that out. CareFirm is really that transitional piece for us from behavioral, mental health, talk about it a little bit, into healthcare. We want to bring the technologies, we want to bring the capacities into healthcare as well. And then connectors, critical infrastructure. So we did press releases last week, but here's your introduction to Vital Space. Still your same brands from SteelCell and PSG. We're just powered by, you know, this corporate entity Vital Space, which is 312 people strong as we stand here today, which is amazing. As you'll see, and just cover the introduction to PSG, when we get manufacturers under the tent, please take a look at these products. They're very unique to the market. Some of them are essential to critical projects. And we've got some of, you know, the technical experts on that around and that you'll see. Would really love to see you learn more about this product while you're here as well. SteelCell, we're the largest manufacturer of what we do now. The world has changed over time. The benefits of this type product have grown. Its usage has grown, and really if it's a high profile project right now, you're probably going to see SteelCell involved with it. We've got about 25,000 cells in the field and over 250 projects. That's just something we really didn't think would happen when we started this years ago. All products are domestic, made here in Northeast Georgia or made in Kentucky. Prefab itself is, you know, really how some of these projects are getting done in today's market. You know, any construction person in here will tell you for every 2 people we're losing to retirement or just to a different trade, we're barely gaining 1 back. That's scary with everything that we're talking about that needs to be done. So what we've been able to do and what your modular prefab solutions do is you know, give that trade skill a place to work without having to travel to multiple job sites. Now we still have a lot of people that do that, but in today's world there's 2-income families. You know, mom and dad are both working. I think what we've been able to do here is find a place that, you know, the people with a construction-based skill set, the mechanical skill set, can work and then be home and share in the family duties. A lot of times when you look at modular, you think of, you know, prefabricated, you might think of very temporary or very, you know, one box fits all. That is absolutely the exact opposite of the way SteelCell works. They are all customized solutions as we go from state to state, even within states to other countries, from a state facility to a local county jail. There are different size requirements and there are different needs, and we're able to respond to that. The key thing that's always brought modular to the forefront, prefabricated, is the reduction in schedule. Now, it's not just because we're fast. We're really fast. We're faster sometimes than we can find places to put down finished products. But the key thing in understanding and choosing for a project to go prefab or modular is that you're going to have some parallel work streams. You know, in that same calendar month when you launch the project, you're worrying about civil, you're worrying about getting in the ground. We're going to bug you and we're going to worry about what size is the room, what type of lock do you need, what type of glazing do you need. And it creates the situation you see here. For modular products to work right, we need to have them done before the site needs them. And that's how this works. Anything that we can pull out of that delay will deliver that project that you may have been waiting on 2 years, 5 years, sometimes 30 years, sometimes 40 years. It gets it delivered faster at today's dollar. Excuse me, sorry. Upfront design and coordination, the team approach. As I said, we really need to talk about some things very early on that you may not want to talk about till the very end of the project, like which key opens which door. But with a good team and a good team led by competent coordinators of the detention package, which we call the detention equipment contractor, we can create timely meetings, we can extract this information, and we can get this ball rolling very quickly. Things like front or rear chase. Are we going to have natural light or are we going to have borrowed light? These things are, you know, design issues, but they affect everything you're hearing about today. Do you need some with both? Do you need some units, some cells, some rooms with showers in the cell, one bunk or two? As we look at other countries, it may be 3. Those are decisions that you'll work with your design team. They have cost implications, and we're going to work along with the builder and the designer to try to find an application that meets the most of your needs, if not all of your needs, at the price that you went to your public and gotten approved. Quality control is of the utmost importance, obviously. We're building rooms that when the door closes, your staff needs to know that it's going to stay closed till they open it. We also want to, we have to care about the people that work in the facility, but we also have to care about the offenders that live in the facility. So creating more clean and sanitary surfaces, things that don't break, and things that can be depended on really benefit the entire operation of the facility. So much care is taken there. There's a lot of testing requirements that go along with being able to perform justice projects. A lot of it's by the ASTM. Y'all have seen that acronym, American Society of Testing Materials. There are, believe it or not, very specific tests for, is that a detention grade door? Is that a detention grade ceiling? Will that wall hold up under the abuse and misuse that happens in a jail or prison? So keep those things in mind as you're looking at your designs and your products that you want to use. Where we have really switched over time is looking at more outcome-based solutions. And you've heard a few people mention today, we've collaborated as a team. SteelCell may build the box. Carafirm box now has a lot of collaboration from designers, from topic experts like Dr. DeWinger and others about what the room should look like. And then how do we want it to feel? What textures do we want in there? But it still has to perform. It still has an element of security and durability. The behavioral and mental health aspect and the topic of the seminar is very dear to our hearts. I'll say this, I'm agreeing with Dr. DeWinger and Major General Inch. I'm taking the normalized word. out of the vocabulary with our company, because there is nothing normal. I think it's trying to be more humane and trying to have a, whatever treatments or programs are going on, someone's going to come back to this room, not a cell, a room, and they're going to have to digest that. They're going to have to, get their head around it. They're going to have to step back and have a place where they can, if they want to, move forward with their life, maybe not be an offender, and maybe not keep costing the taxpayer dollar by recidivism over and over. It's all kind of things. You've seen these pictures today, but our guiding principles are here before you. I'm not going to read them all, but at the top of the list, is well-being of the patients and staff. You can't do all these programs if you can't have that first. So as you look at these designs, as you see some of the models on the floor, as you talk amongst yourself here and look at products, that really does need to be the top of the list. This is someone, yes, someone gets sentenced or is punished by staying here. It's also somebody's job, somebody's office. That's the office they're going to go to work in. And you won't keep them long if you don't have a good place to work. Specific requests that we're hearing for patient rooms, you've heard them all, but some creative space. How do you do that in these small rooms? Varying textures. We've talked about the lighting. Technology. What's the appropriate amount of technology? What can you afford to put in there? Believe it or not, some of the things that TJ discussed as we were developing don't really cost any more. It's just a program back in the control room, more or less, to feed some music or give that little sense of controlling your space. And then as we're sitting down with designers, we're trying to make sure that we're being, it's not what just works, it's what works for what we're trying to do. It's outcome, it's purpose driven. Why do we pick this color? Why this texture? Why do you need 2 textures in the room? We're not the experts there. We need you guys to be. We'll tell you, hopefully, how you can do it at an affordable price and get it working on the project, and then it lasts when it's there. So that's our role as manufacturers in this industry, and you'll hear it. You've already heard it from the manufacturers today. We do have a demo unit. Hey, it's a demo unit. It's not maybe what you would do. It may be exactly what you want to do. A lot of people that have spoken at this seminar have had direct input. We also, you'll be able to see for the first time a true medical side of this mental health unit. It is not as secure. It's probably going to be something purchased by the healthcare industry or by the states if we go that path that we should and start having some state funded facilities available that aren't clogging up our correction system. As you tour, and I'll get to that, that's going to be the fun part of the day, you'll get to see several other things we do. We also manufacture locks. We team with Willoughby, similar locks but different prep styles, different things available. And we do service. But the main thing that I want to say up here in front of you that you're about to meet a great team, a team that gets this done every day, that is super compassionate about their work, their purpose, what we're trying to do as an organization. And I'm going to get Doug to get his microphone ready.
Welcome. My name is Doug Bruns. I'm the Executive Vice President and Chief Commercial Officer of SteelCell, and I'm going to be your tour guide today. Welcome to the Poly Jail Mental Health Seminar and the SteelCell plant tour. We are going to be walking through an active facility today, so safety is first, so everybody needs to have closed-toe shoes and side shields and safety or safety glasses on. The building I am in is what we refer to as the 509 building. That is our new storage building. We can store 75,000 square feet, and we can store up to 16 to 1,800 rear chase cells. We stack cells in this building 3 tall. Our goal is to get approved on these projects, manufacture the cells early, so we can deliver on time to not have any site delays. This is part of the capacity expansion and investment we've done in SteelCell over the last 18 months to service the justice system needs.
My name is Wayne Hoos. I'm the weld shop supervisor. I've been with this company for 8+ years. On this side of the room, we build what we call sub-assemblies. This is all the walls, long walls, back walls, ceilings or tops, but also the fronts. Everything flows in this direction toward the jigs where we actually put the cells together. We allocate all these different materials around the jig so where they can pick them up with the cranes at ease. We have cranes all over the building. There's constantly flow and movement. You always have to be aware of your surroundings. Safety first as usual. There's 65 people out here, 65 certified welders out here. As you leave here, you're gonna go see a young man named Connor Daniel on the cell jig where the cells are actually built out of these subcomponents. Thank you for letting us be part of your day. Have a great one.
My name is Connor Daniel. I've been here at SteelCell for about 4 years now. I am the lead of cell jig department. We have a total of 6 different jigs. There are a total of 2 people per jig. We're able to build anywhere between 3 to 5 cells per jig, coming out to somewhere between 15 to 30 cells a day. We can build any and all module cells that you can come up with. Everything that we do here is custom. As y'all seen before on the sub-assembly side, everything that they do between tops, walls, back walls, long walls, it all comes to here in the middle. And then on cell jig, that's where we put everything together. We insulate all of our back walls and fronts before they get welded together. Once everything gets insulated and put over here in the middle, we're able to start putting everything together on a square jig. We double check all of our work before and after we get it all set in place. We take pride in our product and the structure of everything that we do here. We appreciate being a part of all of your projects. Now you're gonna go see our paint specialist, Melvin.
Hey guys, welcome to the tunnel. My name is Melvin Huerta and I am the supervisor of the coating and installation department. I have been with SteelCell for 7 years, where I began as a welder, and now I'm managing over 40 employees in the tunnel. These guys wash, caulk, poly, and insulate these cells. We can produce 16 to 18 cells a day, depending on the cell type. The insulation we spray on these walls is 2-pound foam, and on an enclosed wall, it's a 1/2-pound foam. It would have been an honor to show you a full tour of the tunnel when it's fully on operation, but at the moment, y'all can see we're doing our quarterly maintenance. Y'all will be going on the next step to outfitting to see a finished product with Hunter. I appreciate y'all's business, and y'all enjoy the tour.
My name is Hunter Evans. I've been with SteelCell for 8 years. I'm the supervisor over outfitting and shipping. I have a crew of about 40 employees, and my crew installs every accessory for the cell. We install the lights, the toilets, shower accessories, the doors, the glass, everything to meet the customer's needs. Depending on your project, we do up to 20 cells a day. The next step in the process is Josh Brock. He's over the locks.
My name is Josh Brock. I'm operations manager of our lock division and fab shop. We recently purchased a lock manufacturing facility known as Midwest Portland. We have since changed our name to SteelCell Locks. We offer mechanical and electromechanical locks. Our locks are tested to meet compliance with ASTM 1577. Our 120 lock has currently undergone 1 million cycle tests with a mogul key. Our second test has begun. It is a little over 600,000 with the motor action. We have a full lineup of locks. They are mainly for correctional facilities, jails, prisons, other secure environments such as courthouses and psychiatric institutions. We're excited to meet any of your lock needs here with SteelCell Locks. Your next stop on the tour will be with Marshall in the Fab Shop.
Hello guys, it's my honor to welcome you all to one of the heartbeats of SteelCell. This is the Fab Shop. My name is Daryl Marshall and I'm the primary laser operator. I've been with SteelCell for about 2 years. And right now I'm gonna give you pretty much a rundown of what we do out here. This building and the equipment in this building was part of the 2024 innovative investment set out to eliminate time leads, to produce all of our components in-house, and also to create an overall greater, higher quality experience for the customer from start to finish. The laser run about 200 up sheets a day. That is possible through the automation system that is attached to it. Now the automation system is wonderful. It has a few attachments such as a 20 pallet tower, it has a loader and an unloader, and it has a 2 pallet switch out that allows it to continue to run continuously. Does it run overnight? Of course it runs overnight. We also cut with the finest gas such as nitrogen when we're cutting stainless steel to make the finest products. So on the laser, I cut out the walls, and not only the walls, but also the furniture. Once the furniture is separated from the walls, it is then took over to the fold machine. Now the fold machine has a unique ability, is able to fold up and down, and in that sense it gives it the ability to make those tight folds and bends that many others are not able to replicate, but we are here at SteelCell. Once any material that comes out of the fold machine that has to be welded is prepared, we take it over to our 2 certified welders and they go at it. They weld anything from our seats and our desks, and once they do that, they place it on the pallet and prepare for the next move. But before it leaves the fab shop, we are sure to give it a quality inspection to make sure that we're not passing over any defects to the next area. We thank you so much for allowing us to be a part of your projects, and your next stop is with Gordy. He will be showing y'all a lot of our new products that we have in line. Thank y'all so much.
My name is Gordy Hunt. I am Vice President of Sales here at SteelCell, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about our CareAffirm healthcare product line. CareAffirm is a custom modular healthcare platform that can cover anything from standard behavioral health all the way through mental health in an institutional environment. We can handle anything within any type of justice facility or any type of hospital. You're going to see a couple examples of that today. One is full steel construction. You're going to see a full polyurea type of coating within it. Extremely sanitary, extremely hardy. It's going to be very durable for years of use, and it's going to take care of the maintenance needs that might come along if you had just regular drywall. Now, if you want just regular drywall, we do that as well. We have another option here that you'll see today that's more for a behavioral health, maybe say substance abuse type facility. It's standardized drywall, it's got murals in it, it's got a nice touch and feel to it to help keep patients calm and really induce a healing environment. We are committed to partnering with you. We want to be a solution for your design. As you have a vision for your constituents, for whoever your patient is, we want to be the people that can make that for you, and we have the capability. SteelCell's 20+ years of experience within corrections lends us to know manufacturing capabilities. We understand what it takes to stand up a facility and put this type of modular room within it, and now we're moving that into mental, behavioral health, as well as healthcare. We're excited about the future. We're looking forward to where it takes us, and excited to show you our product line. So now we're going to take you over to Jeremy. He's going to show you about our ground level office product line, and now to Jeremy.
Hey, good afternoon. This is Jeremy Bolden with SteelCell. I am in charge of the GLO division over at Vital Space on our 515 building. About a year ago, we started building GLOs, which are container conversions. We do ground level offices. We do units for United Rentals, RAC, and TEG. We also have a lot of other clients as well. Building these has led us into an acquisition that we've recently done with PSG. They are also another container conversion company. But up next, we're going to let you talk to them and let them tell you what they do.
Hi, I'm Shane Meadows with Portable Solutions Group. We recently joined the SteelCell Vital Space team. We manufacture a variety of modular security products that go on job sites to control access. I'm standing in front of our gate arm unit. We also make our Mac turnstile unit. We put those in a variety of styles from 1 lanes all the way up to 10 lanes with and without guard offices. We manufacture all of our products in our Wortland, Kentucky office. Next, we will be taking you to our restroom units that we build for construction sites as well. I'm now standing in front of our UTR2 20-foot restroom unit that's utility tie. It is connected to our tank box, which offers 2,100 gallons of fresh water and wastewater for construction sites who do not have site utilities installed yet. We also build the restroom unit in a 40-foot model. Flushing options are either vacuum systems, gravity-fed, or macerating toilets. This concludes your tour of the SteelCell facility. Thank you and have a great day.